Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast on this Tuesday. It's the first day of April. We're not going to do any fooling today because we have some serious weather going to be taking place tonight. I first want to go over what we had for the month of March, though, so just give me 2 minutes at most, and then we'll go over what to expect with the severe weather tonight. Yesterday, we had highs in the mid to upper 50s, and taking a look at our monthly stats, we had mostly temperatures above average for that particular date. We had a few days that were a bit on the cool side, even over these past 2 days, with temperatures below average, and as expected, ended up below average for the month. So we could certainly have used a little bit more in the way of precipitation for the area. Meanwhile, taking a look at March in review, average high temperature is 66, well above the average high of 57.1. Factoring the lows, we were a little over 5 degrees above average for the time of year for March, and we only really had 1 day with meaningful precipitation, and that was earlier in the month on the 4th. 0.92 out of the 0.98 inches fell on that date, and 1.2 out of the 1.3 inches of snow fell on that date. So really was a dry month overall. So what can we expect for April? Well, average high this time of year, 63.39. And by the end of the month, 71.49. We typically get about 3.81 inches worth of precipitation, with 0.1 of that in the form of snow. So what can we expect this year? Well, we have equal chances of dry than normal, wetter than normal, but you'll notice that wetter than normal conditions just to the southeast of our area. And as far as temperatures are concerned, equal chances of above and below normal temperatures as well. So we'll certainly be keeping an eye on that. But as far as the rest of this week is concerned, we'll be mild for today and tomorrow, and then cooling back down again towards the end of the week. Mid to upper 60s expected today, with a few low 60s in extreme northeast Kansas. Windy as well. Now keep in mind this may change a little bit, but as of this recording, wind advisory for the western half of the viewing area. We'll see if Weather Service decides to expand this, but bottom line is no matter where you are, even if you're not in the advisory, it is going to be very windy today. In fact, winds out of the south generally gusting near 40 miles per hour for much of the day. This model has it close to 35-40 miles per hour. And then weakening just a little bit as we head into late tonight into tomorrow morning, shifting to the west as we head into tomorrow, generally about 25-30 miles per hour expected. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm concerned about for tonight. A severe weather risk along and south of I-70 with that enhanced risk. All hazards are in play. This even includes after midnight. This is not to scare you. This is to prepare you. I have not seen values at night in our area as high as I'm seeing right now. Does that mean we're going to get everything in potentially dangerous storms? No, it's not a guarantee, but we have to be ready for everything. Now, I still think very, very large hail is going to be the primary concern. So make sure you have your car protected tonight, because those storms could be coming in late in the evening, overnight, and you don't want to be going outside during that time. You certainly don't want to be going outside if we have strong winds and even tornado warnings. Have a way to receive warnings as you're asleep. Please, 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 please. This is one of the rare cases we continue with severe weather even after midnight. It's going to continue for most of the night. So please have a way to receive warnings at night. Let's take a look at the latest on Supercast. I'm going to start this in the evening hours, at least on this one. We're showing these storms starting to develop, especially after 8 o'clock. So again, not a lot of these are going to occur during the daytime hours. That makes it even more dangerous that if there is a tornado warning, we're not going to be able to see that tornado because of it being at night. And potentially rain wrap because of how heavy some of this rain is going to be. By 10 p.m., we're going to get these storms starting to really be an increase and continuing as we head into the overnight periods. This model has dry conditions at 7 a.m. Let's take a look at this computer model. Cloudy skies all day, so do not be fooled by the cloud cover today. That will not impact the severity of the storms tonight. Storms are going to be likely as we head into tonight, almost following the same situation and same scenario as computer model number 1. The biggest difference is this model has storms lingering a little bit longer into the morning hours compared to that other one, but likely dry by about 9-10 o'clock, and certainly dry by noon. We might be able to sneak in at least a little bit more sun tomorrow compared to today, of course, but I still think clouds will linger. And then as we head into Thursday, most of the day will be dry with rain staying off to our west and to our south, but certainly increasing rain chances again as we get towards Friday into Saturday. Have a storm safety kit in your safe shelter tonight. Have that ready to go so you don't have to be looking for it when you may have to wake up overnight because of risk of a tornado. Please make sure to have this. I cannot stress this enough. This is not an April Fool's joke. I cannot stress this enough. We could be dealing with a very dangerous situation for tonight. Right now, I plan on sleeping for much of the afternoon so I can be in this evening and for the rest of the night. That's my plan. Can it change between now and then? Yeah. But that's my plan as of this recording at a little before 4 a.m. I plan on sleeping all afternoon and then waking up around 7, 8 o'clock and then coming into work. That's how serious this situation might be tonight. So please make sure that you are aware of the situation. Well, we're going to get rain again for the end of the work week and start of the weekend. I don't expect severe weather. I hardly don't expect any thunderstorms in general, but it will start to cool back down in the low to mid 50s. Probability of below average temperatures in that 6 to 10 day outlook with below average precipitation in the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook. No class tonight. Even with the severe weather threat, there wasn't one scheduled. But tomorrow night, it will be in Linden and Osage County. And then on Thursday, that'll be at 6:30, by the way, in Clay County. The one Wednesday is at 7, and also the one next Tuesday in Eskridge will be at 7 p.m. Please take tonight seriously. We'll continue to keep you updated as much as possible with the forecast throughout the day today. And then it's very possible Jeremy might be live streaming all night long. So just be aware of the situation and just be ready. This is something that is going to be something that we're going to have to monitor very closely throughout the day today with the forecast, and then, of course, monitoring those storms closely as they push through for tonight. Have a great day and stay weather aware.